Much like the way I get into the wheelchair from the couch, friendship is unique to each individual. Friends support one another, and they are empowered by their connection. We all learn how to make friends at a young age in school. But are people with cerebral palsy unable to make friends? Let's debunk this stereotype with my own experience as a young kid in the public schools. As a kid, I went to a public school until I was 9 years old.
I have friends who function
I was myself in school. I always stood up for what I believed in. So much that I was in the corner many times as a kid in school. I remember sitting in the corner and turning my head to look at the teacher and laughing. That being said, I never allowed the disability to overshadow my personality. Other students saw that, and it was very easy for me to make friends in school regardless of the disability. I can remember when I was in public schools before I went to the school for kids with disabilities, I had friends from school who would come over the house. I had sleepovers just like my siblings. There was a kid who was in my class when I was 8 years old. It was my final year in the public school system. The other student and I became good friends. He and I would say stuff in school that could get us in trouble. There was a night when my friend slept over the house, and I remember he was so homesick the next morning. He was looking out of the window waiting to be picked up by his parents. But we had fun. If I can remember correctly, we had a slumber party in the living room. If you have a limitation like CP, do not believe for a second that you can't make friends. It's not true. Just be who you are and let your personality shine through.
It was for me, and it will work for you.
Speaking of letting one's personality shine through, I debunked the stereotype that cerebral palsy is contagious. I did it through a comedy skit. If you haven't seen it yet and would like to, here is the video.
I will see you next time.